What's going on, everybody? Woo! Bird Baller and Chuggy D live from the Americano, live from the Americano, eating the greatest snack that has ever been invented. If anybody tries to argue with me that the Cool Ranch Doritos are the best snack ever invented, I'm not gonna let you speak, Chuck. I can hear you breathing over there. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. How you doing, Mr. D?
I am sober as a judge. I am into the evening of day 2 of No Drink November. So I have no drink for almost 48 hours now. And I feel like everybody's face wants to be punched a little bit.
We got all of the folks here. It's good to see everybody, man. It really is nice on a Tuesday to get to hang out with you guys. We got Snap, we got Senior, we got La Paz, we got the Cowboy, we got Sad Chad, we got Senior, again, Mark, T Black OSU. What's up, Mark? Mark didn't get to hang out with us a lot. Good to see you, buddy. And we got LTD, always a few minutes late. Unlike us, we are always on time. So you want to talk a little bit about this November thing? What's going on?
Yeah, you know, people do Sober October, but I'm a procrastinator. So I am just doing No Drink November, which is doesn't necessarily have anything to do with mustaches, but if you want to incorporate a mustache into it. Are you also doing No Drink November?
I am also doing No Drink November in solidarity, except for a wedding that I'm going to this weekend. I'm going to have me a few cold. I've been waiting for this wedding for a long time.
So here's also my stipulations is I may or may not get...
His are going to be way longer than mine,
Indeed,
sure.
I have 3. I may or may not get free passes to a gala in Jackson tomorrow night. Real debutante stuff I would never pay for, but the drinks and food are fantastic and free once you pay $120 for tickets. So if I can get comped a ticket, I'm going to be in business. That would be Wednesday, the 19th of November, as many of you know, as many of you plan to partake in. Arlo McKinley.
Let's go, everybody. Let's. Dadgum. He didn't tell me about all these extra stipulations. He didn't tell me about going to a gala. A gala? One of his stipulations is going to be, I'm talking about going to a gala. Thank you, Benjamin. No, sir. I don't get to go to a gala. I'm a father. I'm a teacher. I don't get to be doing all this fun stuff. I got 4 cold daddies in the cold daddy fridge. I ain't having none of this gala business. No, I'm not doing it, Chuck. I can't. Snake Farm. But I promise you, other than the wedding and
right now
the Arlo McKinley show, have we decided that was okay? Are we going?
I'm definitely drinking to hang out with Arlo.
See, here's the deal about Chuck Diesel. He comes up with his no drinking idea, but then he's like, oh, but all of the fun nights that I'm going to have this month, no, it doesn't count for those. So it's like...
That's hilarious that you think I only scheduled that many fun nights in a month. That's moving onward. So, also my birthday is coming up this month. So.
Woo, I feel better now, everybody. Let's go. This is my last Cold Daddy I will be having on the tonight's the last time I'll be having Cold Daddies on the stream until December.
I can't believe you actually kind of ruined it by telling them that you're getting rid of your beers.
Woo!
It's way colder the other way.
Man, I'm tired, man. He said something about a gala, and I was trying to find an excuse. I'm going to be honest. I have 4 beers in there. I want to just go on ahead and get them gone. So the rest of the month, it'll be easy. But it just ain't going to be no way I got 4 cold daddies staring in there, staring at me. Bat Mindy says that she's fighting food poisoning.
Ooh,
I'm
nasty.
sorry to hear that, Bat Mindy.
That is some of the worst sick I've ever been in my life.
So how mad are you right now?
That you opened that beer in front of me? I feel the appropriate amount of emotions due to your betrayal. However, I'm overwhelmed with admiration at your wit and presentation.
It's funny. We right before this started, like we've just been sitting here and being like the most boring ass folks for like the last 10 minutes. I mean, like if there was somebody recording us, it would be like, these are the lamest human beings in the world.
There's a lot of watch.
But hey, man, our job is to do a little entertaining around here. So whenever, it's just like most musicians, as soon as that first chord is played, you come alive, man. And so we're just glad to be here. How's everybody feeling about my betrayal? Is anybody even talking about it?
I think you got a lot of LMAOs.
Did I get a lot of laughs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do tonight. Are you not entertained? Yes, Cyber Cowboy. Tonight, Arlo wedding. That's all I got. What were yours? Gala. I'm going to a gala.
Gala. Arlo.
God.
Birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, my birthday's at the end of this month. I'll be 32, man. It's a big one. It's a big one. Starting to really think about what I want to do with my life.
But man, we got a good show lined up for everybody. We got the band from the last waltz from our Facebook group. If these dadgum Discord folks would ever break a tie, I can tell y'all what the next songs we're gonna sing. We also got Mr. Lepage's recommendation from last week, the Island Jewel Band playing Dusty Boxcar. We're going to check that out. And then Mr. Benjamin already getting his donation in. Let me see what his was. Of course, he just put the link. I got John Prime Paradise. Come on now. There we go. I got to edit that so you can see the whole thing. Because that's not right. Thank y'all for the donations, man. If you are new here and you'd like to donate a song, hit the little tip jar button. In the About section, you can recommend a song. We'll listen to whatever you want to hear. Well, I mean, make it Americana country. I ain't trying to listen to no mumble rap.
Man, do not. We shouldn't have told him that, man. Shouldn't have told him that.
Should have told him that.
Damn it.
Renegali says, what's this whole song list thing? So this is one thing that I did want to talk about is for the past, like, year and however long we've been doing all this reaction stuff, we've been doing a great job at celebrating Americana music. That's one of our big things that we do here, and I think we do it pretty good. But when I started this channel, the goal was to make and celebrate Americana music, and so now that I feel like I've got all the tech set up for interviews and for reactions. Like, I feel like I can do all of the stuff pretty well and feel pretty confident about it. I mean, we've got to get better at interviewing people. We've got to get better at what we're doing. But, like, I feel like I'm at a spot where it's not as hard as it used to be. So now I want to start making some music. So hopefully every now and again, I'm going to be doing some live. Maybe on a Tuesday night, we'll do some live music. So the song list thing is where you can request for me to play a song. So if you'd like to do that, go on ahead and hit that song request, and I'll grab the guitar and I'll sing whatever you want. You don't have to pay for that. Maybe I'll do that in the future. But how are you feeling about making some more music? I mean, we're not going to be like playing every night. It's going to be an every now and again thing. But how do y'all feel? Are y'all cool with us singing a little bit? Because I feel like we got all this gear. I love making music, and I want to find a healthy balance of me making music and then also... all right, Cyber. Mark said, Bert, didn't you get mine? No, Mark, I didn't. Bert or Mark, was yours the emails? Is that the one? I can't remember who requested some songs through emails. Let me know if that was yours. If it is, I'll go back in those emails and I'll grab it. Make a command for it would be Poggers. Yeah, it's I think it's exclamation SR song requests, exclamation SR, and then one of those songs. How are you feeling about let's go, Mark, my man. There it is. Sing away. LaPage says game with it 3,000%. What does that mean?
Talking about your gaming, your recent gaming.
Oh, I've been playing a game, or I played like once every 3 weeks. But how do you feel about making music? More?
Since the night that the power went out and we had to stream from my house, and then I played a song. I've been playing.
People loved it.
I got so much positive feedback from you guys. I've been playing guitar a lot. I've been writing, thinking about a new concept for some stuff called. Tell me what y'all think about this idea. Sunday. Now, we won't even call it Sunday because we won't put a schedule on it. We'll just call it Shower Shorts. And it's just songs I come up with in the shower. And usually whatever lyric I come up with the first time, I have to make like a weird song out of it. I've been doing this for years, like just making like a real short song and just improvising in the shower. But whatever I come up with, I have to keep it and then turn it into a cohesive story. So I'm about to start posting some really weird videos. Shower shorts.
Shower shorts.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody can already imagine what the thumbnail for those videos will be.
Let me share the link to the song list thing in the chat if anybody wants to go check that out. I've got to learn about the bot commands. That's something that Snap said that shit was dope yesterday. I liked it. Thanks, man. Thank you. So yeah, it's hard because like I know that we listen to music and that's kind of our thing. We celebrate folks, but man, I like to sing a little bit. I'm not saying I'm as good as any of these people because I don't believe I am. But I ain't the worst person that's ever sang a song. So I think one thing that I want to start doing is to adding more live music and music into the community. So if y'all are okay with it, I'm going to try to add more of that. And hopefully y'all don't get too mad. Ben James says he's been playing and writing a lot, been in a mood. Come on now.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, making some music, huh? Make a little music.
Not a Chris Gaines concept album, as Cyber Cowboy says. My regular.
Renegale. By the way, did y'all see that Twitter of the Snake Farm thing with the football team?
The Rattlers.
What should I search? Ray Wiley.
All white football team dances
Rattlers.
to country music.
Nothing shows up for Ray Wiley Snake Farm.
Rattlers.
Football.
Yeah, this got posted over in the Discord.
Where is it at?
I think I'll just sit here and meme also posted it.
Yeah, and what was your comment about it? I think I retweeted.
It's the whitest thing I've ever seen.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mean, seriously. I love those kids.
Dude.
What are they? They're like 14 or 15 or something?
They're high school.
Are they like, is that seniors?
No, it looks like
it looks so young.
Small high school team. But, I mean, Snake Farm is normally not like your pump-up song that you listen to right before you play
football. I think, was it like their celebratory song afterwards?
After they won.
After they won, yeah.
40 has no rhythm. T Black says, all I know is the more music, the better. Man, that pumps me up, guys, because I'm going to be honest. Like, the one thing I don't want to do is to, like, get away from what we do, you know? But I would like to make some music. I got some new music coming out that I can't wait to share with you guys. And I want to start creating more with this platform that we're building. So awesome. Cool. Let's see. You want to talk about this Sierra For Real concert?
Man, we had fun at that Sierra Farrell concert.
Thank y'all for letting us go.
Sierra Farrell concert. We were very grateful for y'all sending us on our way. We went with glad tidings. We schmoozed a little bit. We met with the promoter. We talked to him about the upcoming Arlo show. We had a real good conversation with him. He introduced us to this brilliant listening room that he has in his office. It was amazing. And then, I think I've shared all the stories about that I'm going to share. I think those of you who have heard, those are the ones who know. And that's how it stays.
Yeah. If you were on the
if you were there, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Cowboy says, I'm okay with the originals as long as they are real good. I mean, we're gonna do
real good.
If
man,
you'll go look
good.
at that song list that I sent, there's plenty of covers. Like mine aren't even on there. I feel like this community has inspired us all creatively. Come on now, Jay Smitty.
Yeah.
That's what we're thriving for.
Boom, boom.
If I can encourage a person to believe in themselves a little bit more, only bangers, he says. Well, that ain't gonna happen if it's my originals. But
I really feel like if you can encourage people to believe in themselves more, it like pays off, because believing in yourself more, I believe, has benefit, like real world benefit. You try more things, you're braver, you're stronger, your endurance is a little bit better when you believe in yourself. So if we can pump up other people, make them believe in themselves, they can accomplish amazing things. Not anything. They can't learn to fly, but you can definitely pour into people and watch it blow up around you. I mean, Sad Dan's not only started an online movement for a search for some sort of country music killer, country music murderer, but also constantly posting his sad music for us.
love it.
I mean, there's creativity blossoming all over the place.
I'm finna get back in the game. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm getting back in the game, and I'm pumped about it. Got my EP coming out soon. Pumped about it.
We got another thing coming up. Speaking of creativity, we're going to talk about this community.
Speaking of creativity, last thing we're going to talk about, and then we're going to get into the music. Sorry, we got a lot of things on the list tonight. Last time I checked, November is Family Month. This is the month where we come together, eat some Thanksgiving dinner, and do family stuff. Yeah. Loving Family Month, I've decided that I will give a free month to anybody that joins our membership at burtbyler.com/join. All you have to do is type in free month as a coupon code. You get your first month free, and you can check out this crazy community that we got going on of all these amazing people. And so you get to join the Discord. You get to try out the monthly membership, see if it's something that you like. So if you've been on the fence and if you were wondering what all this is about, go to burtbyler.com/join and type in free month. And for the entire month of November, you can try out our membership and to support what we're doing. You can cancel. It'll let you cancel it if you don't want to keep doing it, or you can keep supporting what we got going on, and we'd love to have y'all there. And the cool thing about it is this month, on November the 30th, we are going to have an exclusive members-only live stream where we react to music, hang out, and it's only for members. So if you're not a member, you won't be able to come. Probably going to do it on Discord, by the way. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. So we would love to have some new people. If y'all want to support what we're doing, it's the best way to do it. So go do that. And then next month, only for the members, we are doing a live concert. And me and Chucky D are going to be playing a live show.
Hooty hoo!
Got to put some strings on that guitar, bro.
With to string the guitar up.
But I'm excited. We got some fun stuff for the members this month. Thank you so much, Jay Smitty. T Black says, if it wasn't for Americana and you guys, I wouldn't have started writing songs. Man, that is the best. My wife's here. That's the best
Daggum.
can there be a better compliment, like, to our community? Like, the fact that our community has encouraged somebody to write songs. Man,
Yeah.
like, come on.
And just another heads up, I know a lot of you guys know this, but in the Discord, there is a thread just for sharing your original content.
Yeah.
It's a content creator thread. If you think it applies to the community or you're in the creative field, you want to post some of your stuff. Obviously, it's not a place to spam, but it's a great place to put up a video of you working out your songwriting, get some feedback, all that stuff.
And I really want to lead the way in this to show y'all that I'm a nobody. Like, my music, nobody listens to my music, but I still want to make music and I still want to try to do the best I can for me, regardless of if anybody else listens to it, because it's something we can't control. And I say this like I've dominated this line of thought, but there are many days where I don't feel this way. But I have not been making a lot of music, and I want to lead the way of encouraging us all, even if it's just picking up that guitar for 10 minutes, or if it's writing a song, or if it's recording something, anything that makes you happy. Like, I want to lead the community in doing it me first, and then us all encouraging each other. So anybody that wants to, go to burtbiley.com/join, type in free month, and you can get a free month of our membership. You can join the Discord. You can come to the members only exclusive reactions at the end of this month, and then if you decide to stick around next month, you can come to our live show. And that's gonna be fun, man. I'm super pumped about that.
I gotta learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, I gotta figure out stuff. Y'all let us know what kind of songs y'all want us to do.
Hey, and which Colonel songs y'all want to hear? Let us know. Just let us know. Shoot us a song title.
Yeah, I'm going to be. I'll do a Colonel song for $1,000 a piece. 1,000. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna make you look like a dick.
We're gonna drink and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna sing some songs
next month. Not this month. We're not gonna drink or have fun. We will sing some songs, but we're not gonna drink or have fun this month.
Wagon wheel
next month.
Wagon wheel. All
Man,
right,
you ain't
everybody.
got enough money for wagon wheel.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. Man, that's not true. There's a number. Let's get to doing what we do best. It's good to see everybody. Sorry we've been chatting so much, but we had a lot on the list tonight. Tonight, the first thing that we're going to get into is the last waltz up. Can I say two things?
I mean, were you sworn to secrecy about any of them?
Not these things.
Okay.
I just want you guys to realize that I don't understand the life that I'm living. There are things that are happening to me and Chuck that if you would have told me we would be doing what we're doing, I would have laughed in your face a year ago. We got secrets. We got things we can't talk about.
I didn't think a year ago I would have any secrets.
Like, there is just...
This is an exciting development. Just the presence of secrets.
Like, I wish I could share things that are going on, but I can't. Mr. Low plays. What's up, Toby? But there are just things going on in the background that are just mind-boggling, and I don't understand the life that we're living right now. It just, like, I imagine people who are like deal with cool stuff all the time understand this, but it's just y'all got them Drayton shirts yet?
I got one right over here. Hold on. I forgot my bit with the Drayton shirt. Hold on, I'll come back wearing it.
The tension builds.
As a skirt, you some bitches.
It just sounds about right that Chuck Diesel gonna get his T-shirt before I get my T-shirt. Toby, I missed you too, buddy. I couldn't make it happen this weekend. I'm gonna make it happen soon, though. I promise.
First round pick, Drayton Farley's. Take Chuck Diesel.
Man, if I keep drinking Cold Daddies, I might sing that Pitch and Fit song by the end of the night. I'm just gonna say that. Well, cool. What a way to start the night. Ain't nothing better than starting the night off with the band. Thank you for the Facebook folks for recommending this song. Now, the next song we're going to get into is, I don't know if, I'm guessing it's Eileen. There's only one E on the second. It's Eilen. So that makes me think it's like Island. Island Jewel Band, Dusty Boxcar Wall.
Maybe they'll say it at the beginning.
This is an Eric Anderson song. I guess he's played here many times.
Eric Anderson.
And apparently I spelled his name wrong in the credits.
The same might have happened.
So I owe him an apology, and so if word gets around to him in some way, please tell him I say sorry. Next time I'll spell his name right. It's called Dusty Boxcar Wall.
Spelling English is hard, man. Chuck's love language right here.
Look at that whole son bitch.
Yeah.
He switched pickups.
Chucky's loving that Greg.
Yeah, I was wondering if this was TLP.
Yeah.
I could have called that. No doubt.
On a dusty boxcar.
Such a classic, minor key, up-tempo, sad song. And yeah,
with a Bigsby.
That Bigsby, baby. That guitar, that whole vibe, TLP, right up our alley, man. You got me good on that one. You knew it. You knew it.
Oh, shoot.
What happened?
I got my first ever song recommendation to play and sing. I'm gonna have to sing me a song.
What it is.
Bottles and Bibles. We're gonna sing some bottles and Bibles now. I don't remember how to play it. I don't remember how to sing it. I'm gonna pull them lyrics up. Y'all know I don't do lyrics, but I'm finna sing a little. Come on, man! I'm ready to sing a song. I'm excited about making music.
Just do a song right now.
I may be a very mediocre musician, and I'm totally okay with that because it makes me happy playing music. My son woke me up the other day. I don't know if I told you this. Sunday morning, woke me up, harmonica in his hand. He poked me, came and woke me up, and he started grabbing my pants leg, and he pulled me, and he led me to my guitar. And he wanted to start the Sunday off with us playing music together. Now, yes, we sang a Spanish song called La Vaca Lola, Lola the Cow, which is his favorite song. It wasn't any Colter Wall or Tyler Childers.
But at least he is starting off as a cowboy.
But, man, it's just... I enjoy making music. It makes me happy. I have got to do more of it just for my sake. I need to do it for me. And if nobody else cares about that, then that's fine. That's all right.
So are you saying that if I don't care about it, we can go ahead and listen to the next song?
Yep. We sure can.
Chaos.
Villainry winning. All right, so the next song we got is by El Capo himself, The Godfather, which is I'm just gonna let it speak for him. Whoa,
was that TLP pick from Eileen?
Was from last week.
The request from last week?
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Yeah. Shot to the heart, TLP.
Y'all's vote from last week, which is Larkin Poe, Back Down South. What you think? This first one? I almost got a full band. That one looks good.
I see some fancy lighting.
And I'm going to, while we're listening to this, I'm going to grab the guitar. We're going to try to sing a little bit. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I am Megan. Together, we are Larkin Poe. And we were born in Knoxville, Tennessee, and our folks raised us in northern Georgia, so we grew up loving a lot of roots American music, and I wanted to write a song for our new record that really name-checked and celebrated a lot of the movers and the shakers of the southern states that have really inspired us to make music of our own. This is called Back Down South.
Okay. What?
The trees down in Georgia grow as tall as a cross. When Little Richard was singing, we're rockin' roll on the rock. Country blues in a battle, get those tubes running hot. While the serpents start hissing, y'all let me out of this box. Streets of gold, ain't that like dirt clay?
Lord have mercy.
In a basket by the pearly gates. When my race is run, hear that angel sound. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south.
Who are these folks?
It's definitely some southern guitar playing.
Lord have mercy.
All right, let's pause it for a second here. All right, so obviously I'm guilty of underestimating them when I heard the name Larkin Poe, and then it was two ladies. I got again, it happened to me. I did it. Underestimated them. That dirty sounding guitar, that dirty chugging groove that guys like Rally Wailers pull off real well, that real dirty South. It is hard to do that and not just sound like it seems like there's so much of an attempt at that coming out of Nashville. A girl like with a killer vocal trying to have this badass sound over it, and it comes off disingenuous. I sometimes don't even like the way it sounds on Samantha Fish records.
Watch yourself.
I
now.
know. It's
Watch
hard
yourself.
to say. But something about this just viscerally got me. Like this groove, this chord progression, along with her vocals and these lyrics, and it being about the South. You know, what we gonna say? What we gonna say? All right, I've interrupted enough. Let's get back to stank facing, badassery.
From the north to the south, where those reapers be had, and they put those tears in your mouth. Papa's got a new bag, he gave it to Mr. Brown, and Charlie got him a fit out before the devil went down. Yeah, streets of gold, ain't that right, dark clay? Leave some peaches in a basket by the pearly gates. When my race is run, hear that angel sound. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south. Send me back down south.
Come on.
Fiddle with it.
Way down in Macon, put your ear to the ground.
So, was it just me, or was that instrumental non-existent? Was that steel guitar just non-existent?
Yeah.
Like that lap steel was just like they forgot to turn it up in the mix or something? Did you guys hear it? I did not hear. I saw her going at it, and I saw the band give her space, and I heard like the ghost of it maybe coming through in the room mics. But it just seemed like it seems like her guitar solo got a copyright claim.
Oh no.
I'm not saying we got a copyright claim. I'm saying
Oh, I was
it's
like,
muted.
really? No.
This guy's terror over copyright claim has
Keep away
has
from me.
ruined my joke. All right, go ahead.
Where the brothers are sleeping and you can still hear the sound of a band that was singing about a sky that was blue. They sang it for me, and now I sing it for you. Streets of gold, ain't that right, dark clay? Leave some peaches in a basket by the pearly gates. When my race is run, hear that angel sound. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south. Those streets of gold, ain't that right, dark clay? Leave some peaches in a basket by the pearly gates. When my race is run, hear that angel sound. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south. May the good Lord show me mercy, send me back down south. Back down south.
She's doing it again.
Is she muted?
It's weird. It's
Like-
like she was muted in the mix, but
Yeah.
like you could hear a little bit of it in the room. T Black says he doesn't like her sound. You don't like her guitar sound? Yeah, she was just like kind of absent in the thing. I also agree with LTD. You have found some excellent Crawl Daddy and Cold Daddy music for sure.
That's some just good
Some
hanging
good
out.
swamp music there,
Good
boy.
swamp music.
There's some swamp jams. Swamp jams.
All right, you talk for a second. I'm going to
Swamp jams.
get set up over here.
Pretty much is. So let's talk about the fact that there's a lot of music coming out of the South, and there's some like really great stuff, in the Southeast going on. We talk a lot about Texas. We talk a lot about Kentucky, but let's talk about the Deep South. Let's talk about that music coming out of Alabama and Mississippi and maybe Tennessee, but we don't like them as much. Let's talk about music in Georgia. Let's talk about it. You guys talk about it. Tell me what. Come at me, bro. I have done a lot of like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama touring, and I have seen also a lot of bands that do that same circuit. And I will say, at least on the circuit that I worked on, there's some players down south. Some real players.
Yes.
Been jamming, calling out a little bit of Amos Moses, Swamp Jams, left arm gone, clean up to the elbow. I think that Amos Moses might be one of the songs I do live. I can't back that up. I'm just kidding. Jerry Reed, no chance. No chance.
I would love to hear that. That would rule.
Batman needs to she's checking out. She got to get some sleep. I don't blame you. Go feel better. Go feel better.
Fighting food poisoning.
Get
That
up
ain't
to
no joke.
Get up and punch tomorrow right in the knees.
All right, man. I think I'm ready to roll. You ready?
Here we go. I'm about to get you going.
Unmute me there. Can you
Yeah.
kind of watch the volume too?
Nah.
Make sure nothing
Probably.
is terrible.
Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Thank y'all so much. By y'all, I mean Mr. Lepage for recommending this song. I need to like actually start practicing, like learning this stuff. But let's sing a little bit. And if I mess up and I screw up, it's all right. I got a good community of folks around here. Love y'all. There it is. Let's see, I'm gonna pull it here out so I can hear a little bit. Bottles and Bibles litter the floor, and all night revival passed out around 4. The preacher's been drinking, but it's hard not to do. So she ran out the screen door and swore they were through. Oh Lord, if you care, won't you answer his prayer? The preacher's been drinking again. 'Cause it's a hard way to go, the straight and narrow, when everybody in town points a finger at you. But they ain't had no one the weight that you've hauled. They don't know you at all. They think that they do. He didn't believe her. He just swore she'd come home, but the nights kept her crawling. She lay there alone. He called up to heaven. He hoped and he prayed, but the line's always busy since he went astray. Oh Lord, if you care, send an angel down here. The preacher's been drinking again. And it's a hard way to go, the straight and narrow, when everybody in town points that finger at you, but they ain't had no one. It's the weight that you've hauled. They don't know you at all. They think that they do. Bottles and Bibles broke out in a fight, and the whiskey fought hard sons took the victory that night, and they found him laying face down by the stairs, dressed up for a sermon nobody would hear. And oh Lord, if you can send an angel down here, the preacher's been drinking again. This is the hard way to go on the straight and narrow. And everybody in town points that damn finger at you. They ain't had no one. The weight that you've hauled, I don't know you at all. They think that they do. Know you at all. They think that they do.
Man, this chat is blowing up. They figured out how to send emojis, and I couldn't figure out why everybody was typing such weird shit into the chat, and then it turns out that's how the emojis come through on our comment pop-up. Dude, El Capo had the best comment. Voice is like warm butter. Man, that was awesome, dude.
Man,
What an excellent rendition. Not to toot your own horn too much on your
let's
own channel,
toot it a little
but
bit, man. Can we toot?
my man is happy to be doing music. That right
Man,
there.
y'all got, I'm not even going to read them goddamn comments.
No.
Y'all,
There was a bunch of lighters, a bunch of people holding up lighters.
Man.
Man, you got them.
and I'm going to get real. Thank God I got some cold daddies with me tonight. 'Cause
Outstanding,
this guy's
beautiful.
going to galas and drinking.
Oh wait, we got another request in here.
Oh, that's my wife saying, please sing our song. Oh, shoot. My wife needs that song today, probably.
Sorry, everybody else. You got to get in the back seat for another couple minutes.
What I was going to say is, like I've said many times on this stream or on my YouTube channel, I have been a failure of a musician in society's terms, right? What success means in music, which is like you do this You have people listen to your music, they like it, and all that kind of stuff. And I have not experienced that ever. And so having people that like you guys to support and to encourage somebody who I guarantee you I feel worse about myself than y'all do about yourself a lot.
Yeah, look, all these people love you and everything, and they're grateful for your appreciation, but they want you to sing this song for her.
Right.
They're over here blowing up your chat.
But let me finish my little spiel. My spiel is that I have zero success as a musician playing music, zero success. But I need it for me. Like I have to make music. I have to write songs. I have to create something for my personal happiness. And I'm just going to preach to anybody out there that feels like making music makes you happy. Go make some music, man. It does not matter. I have 8 people listen to me on Spotify every month. I don't have anybody listening to my music. But the fact that I can sing that song like I just did, I made mistakes. It wasn't perfect, but it makes me happy. And we need more people out there making music for themselves. So just a little sermon. Go pick up the guitar. Go pick up the instrument. Do it for you because you need it. It doesn't matter how many people listen to it. It doesn't matter how many people buy your thing. Do it for you. Sorry. That's it.
It's beautiful, man. You nailed it.
It's true, man. We got to do stuff.
You got to do it for you.
For our own happiness. I'm going to have to tune this up a little bit.
Also, I feel like I'm pretty good. I don't know if you guys could tell. I feel like I'm pretty good at sneaking in and out of a room quietly.
That was pretty good.
Which I think is that's a trick you learn at church. Nobody can sneak in and out of a room more quietly than a church kid. You know that thing where like you let the door go a little too early and you thought it was going to be quiet and then that lock. Oh, man. Can't nobody sneak around like a church kid. For sure.
Can you read that Chad comment?
Chad Dan says, you and I both, Bert. It moved. Cool.
Oh, shoot.
Did you scroll it?
I'm sorry.
No,
it didn't. There.
Oh. Is it? I'm missing it. Totally missing it.
Chad Dan. Third comment.
Sorry. You and I both, Bert. Happiness is a solid verse you come up with yourself. Yeah, I think...
Well, Ben Jamin said, you got this channel and all these folks watching you succeed at music. They're watching me comment on music. It is different. But I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I think what we try to draw attention to is the fact that the old metrics for success and failure in music are not really based on valuable things. They might be based on like popularity, and they might be based on reward, financial reward. And those are not necessarily the things that define what I like about art or about craftsmanship. So I think it's, I think what we're saying is that with this platform, the way we're doing things differently than we were 5 years ago, suddenly there's this opportunity to make it about doing exactly what you want to do, finding that audience. And so that's why Bert's pumped to say that he's a failed musician, because he says, as by those old metrics, I'm trying to see if I can make that quieter. Sorry. It took me a while to find the right one and the right comment. Yeah. Anyway, mid-rant, lost my way. Cody says he's here for the free content. He says, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Here for the free content. You and me both, Cody.
So this is a song that I wrote about how my wife and I met. It's called Heartbreak Rodeo. And I was at a place in my life where I, typical like breakup. I thought I was never going to meet anybody ever again. I was done. I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of just going through all that is meeting people and dating, all that kind of stuff. And then I met my wife, which has literally changed my life. And if she's in here right now, she's 2 rooms over in the mansion here in the Americana. But meeting her was the most beautiful moment and has been the most beautiful experience of my life. And she completely changed my life that day. And this song is trying to do a small part in telling how appreciative I am of having her in my life. So might have to turn it up, the acoustic up a little bit, because I'm going to be picking. A February night in the heart of Spain, baby beers all around just before our show. I tried to fake a laugh, 'cause it's what we do. We'd rather hide the hurt to find somebody new. But I'd given up on love, and damn, it showed. Got tired of signing up for the heartbreak rodeo. The heartbreak rodeo. Paid the sweaty man, we headed out like the East Street Band, walking tall as gods. And when I hit the street, I heard a shout. She smiled at me and made fun of my clothes. She called me a hipster, actually. And she was wearing green. And what do you know? She'd gone and signed us up for the heartbreak rodeo. The heartbreak rodeo. And I thought, ooh, I can't do this again. But it was you who gave me another chance. And I thought, ooh, I can't do it again. But it was you who gave me another chance. And I thought, ooh, I can't do it again. But it was you
who saved me. Yeah, you saved me, love.
Damn, son. That song had me crying. I didn't even watch the comments. He ran off to see his wife immediately after that. He went on a love run, not a beer run this time. Man, we're pretty lucky to have this dude, huh? What a good guy. I wonder if he can hear me right now. I wonder if she's like watching it on TV. They can see me. Hey. Y'all are adorable. What a beautiful family. All right. How y'all doing out there? Anybody crying? A lot of love going on. Trying to keep it together. Thank you, Chad. Thank you for helping me rally. Boy could write a song, too. Certified banger, I'd say. It's a good one. Anything about Burt Byler. There's nothing like Burt Byler when he is on. When he starts getting all them gears going, you got to watch out for this dude. Now I'm just gossiping about him at this point, I think. All right, how's everybody doing? What are we doing next? I've got no idea. What's supposed to come next in the evening? I got in my feels and lost track of the night. Also, I haven't had any beer, and I'm very, I'm very out of sorts. I'm very off balance. Cody said, let's all play one. Here's a love song I wrote about alcohol. So, in the absence of my man, I guess I'm and not having any control of the video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about whatever comes up. All right, Smitty. You can tell that this one means a lot to our brother, Bert. Thank you for sharing this with us, sir. I'll follow you into battle any day. You've been picking up some acolytes out here, man. Some acolytes. He had to run off and shave his beard right quick so that his mustache would pop a little bit more. We are, we're just talking about how fortunate we are to have you, Bert.
Woo.
How much we love you.
How you doing it?
Cry on screen. Cry on
I just did off screens. Y'all leave me the fuck alone.
You know what the most important thing about comedy is? Timing.
Woo! Man, it's been a day, y'all. It's been a hard day over here at the Americana. I don't know if y'all are praying folks or if y'all are thought folks, but if you could keep my wife in your whatever thing that you do, that would be awesome, because life is wild sometimes. I ain't even looking at all these comments. I ain't crying nowhere here on this thing.
What's the next song up?
Let's get to this next dadgum song.
Before we start talking about gear, Cody.
Woo! Thank y'all for being so kind, because literally from a person who hadn't got a lot of kindness about any music thing that I do, it means a lot, man. Thank you guys. God.
We got him, y'all. We got him. We got him again. A lot of times he
You
gets
keep forgetting that I run the buttons over here. You ain't
control
gonna
the
catch
buttons.
me. I'm gonna forget to do it one
We
day.
got him. I'm
and
telling
that's how
everybody,
you know.
though. I said, just like I told everybody on there have been many, if you guys are not showing up for the
Oh, dude, I'm
porch
pumped about
post
this.
funks, there's been many a tearful Bert on there. He has a runoff camera.
Woo! All right, I'm just not talking. Here we go. I love Phosphorescent. Have you? Byron Knight loves this band. You into Phosphorescent?
Yeah, to much criticism, I've said that they're a country band that uses a different sound, but they write country songs.
That's probably true.
People want to rumble.
Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold, lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. But I'll show you I'll do you no wrong. I don't know why, but the one I love left me.
That's what it.
Left me cold and alone and so weak, and I need someone.
Cody's here, y'all.
Of course.
Enough to get back on my feet. So can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold, lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. And I'll show you I'll do you no wrong.
Come on. Oh, man, I don't need this right now.
Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold, lying here all alone, and I need someone's arms to hold me till I'm strong enough to get back on my own.
What a gift. What a
That
gifted
is
singer.
not the vibe I was expecting. Because, like, that their album is not
Yeah.
like that. Woo! How it is so hard to play and sing quietly and to do it well. When he went to that falsetto and he was just fooling with it.
I love Phosphorescent. Renegali says, damn, now I feel out of place because I picked a super, super casual song. Which, you know, that dude was wearing a t-shirt. That song was pretty casual.
Let's see. All right, so we still got a tie in the Discord. These guys.
Are they voting?
They're voting.
They're
to
voting
keep
for
the
both
tie.
every time.
All right, so we get to vote.
So the vote count keeps going up at the.
I've never voted before. Am I about to have to vote?
No, let's just choose it.
I've never heard either one of them.
I like Heartless Bastards. They're just my kind of people. But India Ramey sounds interested.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
11. Chaos.
All right.
Villainy.
India Ramy, it is.
2 and 9.
That was a teacher move right there. You do like a thing that doesn't make any sense, and then I totally decide the outcome. By the way, Cyber Cowboy, in your recommendation, you didn't put a link. You just put Cyber Cowboy 777. So why don't we just
He
do
just
both these?
name checked himself. He was like, $10 on me, motherfucker.
All right, so let's start off checking. India Ramy performs Devil's Den on Diddy TV.
Diddy.
Here we go.
I'm India Ramy, and this next song we're about to do is it's sort of my answer to bro country songs that are about
Come on.
how awesome people's hometowns are and how awesome small towns are.
Come on.
I was driving in the car on a road trip with my husband, and I think we counted 6 or 7 songs about how great people's hometowns were with tailgate parties and bonfires and whatnot when we were listening to a country station, and
You monsters.
Cyber, you didn't have to donate again. You could have just told me the donation.
and I made the joke. I said, I didn't experience any of that at all when I grew up in a small town. I wonder what it would be like if I wrote a song about my hometown.
Oh, here we go.
My husband
Come
would,
on.
he was like, that'd be a messed up song. So I wrote it.
2, 3, 4.
And this one's called Devil's Den.
Oh, shoot.
I might be taking this too lightly.
Well, it's a postcard town if you're looking with a naked eye. But if you look a little closer, it's got a dark and evil side. All around the edges, that's where the devil dwells. If you were born on the wrong side of the coin, you know it all too well.
Come on now.
Well, the police chief's the cocaine kingpin of the whole damn county. He gets his picture in the paper that sells half of what he's impounding. He's got whatever you want as long as you got the money. If you're a pretty young thing, he'll let you pay him with your body. You passing through, keep on driving. If you were born here, that's where you're dying.
Truth.
If you ever get the chance, you better get out while you can. You don't wanna be caught dead in the devil's den. Well, there's a trailer just a couple of miles up the road. It's got a stovepipe sticking out the bathroom window. They ain't slept in days, they've been whipping up another batch. They'll mix it up in the same tub to give the baby a bath. You passing through, keep on driving. If you were born here, that's where you're dying. If you ever get the chance, you better get out while you can. You don't wanna be caught dead in the devil's den. Cross town, a rich lawyer's got a big house on the hill. He's got a pretty young wife who gets it all in the will.
She's got a dirt poor piece of ass on the side. Who's gonna show him tonight he's worth more dead than alive? If you're passing through, keep on driving. If you were born here, that's where you're dying. If you ever get the chance, you better get out while you can. You don't wanna be caught dead in the devil's den. You don't wanna be caught dead in the devil's den.
God, that's a sentiment that like so many people like LTD and everybody's talking about. Like that's just a sentiment that so many of us feel. Like it's just weird how commercial country just always is so pumped about a small town. And man, I don't know if I love my small town that I'm from. It's all right. It's okay. Some good folks. But it can be a hell for some people, man. Like it can be a really tough place.
Sometimes I feel like the message of mainstream country is, I know we gotta eat the shit sandwich, but it's us, yeah. You know what I mean?
It's ours.
It's the way we do it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I feel like there's an awful lot of like, you could lean in. I mean, maybe people don't always want to hear songs complaining or whatever. And there's a lot to be said for celebrating culture. But I feel like there's a lot of songs that are geared towards like, put your head down, eat the shit sandwich, and that's the American life.
Right.
And it sucks, but it's ours, you know? And I'm just like, listen to these songs about coal miners, y'all. It is a metaphor for everything.
People are struggling.
People are struggling out here.
And
just
why-
because we don't work in mines anymore don't mean it's different.
Why don't we try to help folks? Woo!
So-
Chucky D. America, F yeah.
Yeah.
That's a show song, Chuck.
Chucky D. America. Honky Tonk Mirror Ball, baby.
Oh, you want to tell them about that?
And we're at this Sierra Farrell show, and she says, I love it. Here you guys are. First off, she had the entire crowd in the palm of her hand, and every little sound.
She was so good.
I've never been in a show in that venue that was so quiet. Every little sound her band made, you could hear like a pin drop. And at the end, people went wild, but then they were just like silent while they did their thing. Harmonies, skills on the instruments, just beautiful. And then she goes like, I love being here. This place even has like a mirror ball and
Disco ball.
a disco. She called it a disco ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so is that what you said? A honky tonk disco ball, or is it honky tonk mirror ball?
I think it was disco ball.
Honky tonk disco ball. Because mirror.
You wrote it down.
Yeah. Somewhere.
You're using your phone.
Because mirror ball's Neil Young, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So honky
Maybe.
tonk disco ball. So
said
they crank up that disco ball. The next song, and I'm just like, honky tonk disco ball, man. That's what I'm going to name my country album.
When's this album coming out?
It's going to be probably 2035 if I had to put an estimate on it. If it comes out earlier, we'll all be pleasantly
Once
surprised.
Chuck D loves Twitch so much. Once Chuck D starts his YouTube and Twitch channel, man, it's gonna get wild.
It's going to be tough to get me. You're going to see a man never leave the house and slowly descend into utter chaos.
Chad Dan, Chad, did I skip your song? Oh no. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it. There's a Chad. Oh, I did skip your song, Chad. I'm sorry, dude. My bad.
What a wiener.
I got a lot going on. By the way,
meow.
this guy, I am positive would come on our live stream. We've been tweeting. We've kind of had some tweets. We've had some messages. So do y'all want this guy on the live stream? Let me know. Pride and Prejudice by J.R. Carroll. For those of you that don't know, J.R. plays with Zach Bryant. In a lot of his videos, he sings those beautiful high BGVs, and I think he'd be a great guy to have on.
I like his other song, Sense and Sensibility. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I've been fighting demons, waging war on the things that I found hiding behind the closed off door.
Can we just talk about this mic placement for a second?
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. And also,
What is going on?
the somebody accidentally bumped the reverb, man. They put the dude at the end of the cave.
Like, I've never seen, and I'm not bashing on this guy. Like, it sounds good. I've never seen a mic in that position. Have you ever seen a mic put like that?
Well-
like facing the bottom right corner of the guitar?
Oh, you're talking about the guitar placement. I'm talking about why are they blocking his face with this camera shot? That's what I'm thinking.
That pop filter. They got the pop filter.
I'm just saying they could shoot him from 45-degree angle and it would be perfect, or turn him just a little bit.
Mark, you are so we got Cyber Cowboys Wreck, and then you're after that. So
Yeah, the closer to the bridge that you put the directional mic, the brighter the sound is going to be.
I've never seen a mic placed like that. Let's back it up.
Inside my
It's pretty crispy.
I've been fighting demons, waging war on the things that I found hiding behind the closed off door. Little things inside myself didn't even know were there.
His voice is so good, man.
Tried to find the root of all the fighting that ensued when I realized the error in my ways. Learning from your past ain't that easy here in small town USA.
Speaking of small towns,
Ain't quite the land of cotton, but old times here sure ain't.
fuck with it one time, JR.
Just like your mistakes when you were 17. Never made no rebel yell, and I didn't cry when Richmond fell. I won't weep over General Lee. Rebel pride and prejudice just ain't what country means to me.
Whoo! Can I hear that again? For
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Fell. I won't weep over General Lee. Rebel pride and prejudice just ain't what country means to me.
Rebel pride and prejudice just ain't what country means to me. Fuck yes, JR. Fuck yes.
Was that a cue for me to start my rant
Normally
about workers' rights?
Normally we're pretty good at this. Like I'd make a little comment, I'd get you worked up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I feel like there's two elements going on here. There's one very much of saying like not understanding why people cling to this glorification. But also it seems like there's an element of the exact same thing we're talking about of being stuck in the small town. Like
it's that same arc. It's the same story.
yeah, his experience is not just of watching the prejudicial behaviors and attitudes around him, but also of being stuck in this place that is defined by that, and that he does not value that.
So yeah, I'm immediately when we finish this stream, I'm asking him to come on the show
Yeah.
after this. Like, not even a question. About to tweet him right now.
Don't it make you crazy? Make you wanna scream all the things that we've been seeing. Injustice on the screen,
Come on now.
illuminating you. Thought we left in our past. So let this be my message. Let it be my battle cry. I won't stand by and be silent while innocent folks die.
I didn't know I was gonna love him like this. I didn't know I was gonna be fan. I'm fixing to fan. I'm not gonna like message him on Twitter and be all like cool, like, hey, come on our stream. I'm gonna be like, man, you fucking rule. Like, just listen.
Justice on the screen, illuminating you. Thought we left in our past. So let this be my message.
Yeah.
Let it be my battle cry. I won't stand by and be silent while innocent folks die. Change has gotta happen.
Come on.
I guess that starts with me.
Yep.
He said it.
Ain't quite the land of cotton, but old times here sure ain't forgotten.
Oh, it's a lyric.
Just like your mistakes when you were 17. Never made no rebel yell, and I didn't cry when Richmond fell. I'm weep over General Lee.
What does he say right there? I won't weep over what?
General Lee.
I'm weep over General Lee. Rebel pride and prejudice just ain't what country means to me.
Oh.
I've been fighting demons. Yeah, that'll do.
Where has he been all my life?
Mm-hmm.
That is the. Oh my gosh, that is the song I've been looking for.
Lyric after lyric. LTD says it.
I got some new music coming out that some of the songs deal with some of this stuff, and
It's a real thing growing up in the South, man.
and he talked a little bit about how the past is not forgotten, and that's what some of these new songs that I got coming out talk a lot about. Is we've brushed under the rug so much stuff for so long. We pretended like stuff never happened. We pretended like slavery never happened. We pretended like the civil rights movement never happened. And we just expect things to be okay. Now, you got to deal with your shit. Like, you have to.
Yeah, we think things have been fixed.
There's
but
been no fix.
There's
It's
not been fixed. There's been like, we've made ourselves feel like things have been fixed. We've kind of like told ourselves things are fixed, but things aren't fixed. Things aren't fixed for any of us. We've been told that things are fixed in so many ways.
Yeah.
Things aren't fixed at the VA, you know? Things aren't fixed at the post office. Things aren't fixed yet. We got a long way to go with a lot of, about to go off on a sideways rant, but like the nuts and bolts of how this happens is important. And I seriously think the most important thing, like click on these news channels, or you scroll through social media or whatever, and I'm like a lot of people, I've cleaned up my feed, but you see so many things over and over, and you see so much nasty back and forth, and you see so much vitriol, and you see people who genuinely believe this other group of people is the problem, and they like genuinely believe, and it begins fomenting hate and aggression against people who we disagree with. And I think like the only solution to that is that we have to admit we want to be better. It starts with us, like he says in the song, we want to be better. So it starts with us, and then the next step is to listen. That's what is going to be really hard to do. We're going to have to lower our voices, calm down for just a second, and listen.
I pulled up Twitter because I'm about to tweet this man, tell him how much I just love this song. And I opened Twitter. Guess who the first tweet is? He's coming on the show. It's just destiny. He is coming on the show. He's over here talking about Ford electric concept trucks. I don't know what that's all about, but we about to tweet this man real quick. What are we saying?
This is a totally different
Just
meaning
listen
to live tweeting.
to Pride and Prejudice. And I've never been more proud of a Southern songwriter. That's saying something.
Cyber Cowboy says things are not fixed, but not because of the regular Joe. There's a reason for division. There's a purpose. Yeah, I mean, I think yes, but do you think that the people behind that purpose are going to be punching each other in the face on a Saturday? No, they leave that shit to the regular Joes. They get you pissed and determined that somebody's ruining America and ruining everything, and they're the problem. And then people are punching each other in the face, spraying bear mason shit at each other on the weekends. Yep. And that's not a solution to anything. Like, hating your neighbor is not the solution for anything. I think that it's important for us to realize, no, it's not us that are ruining things. It's not your neighbor that's ruining things. It's not the guy who you 100% politically disagree with on everything ideologically that's ruining things. It's just a regular Joe that you're going to punch in the street while they have cocktails together.
Yeah, focus energy towards the oligarchs. I love that. All right, so the next one we're going to get into is Cyber Cowboys. Recommendation, 3 Tall Pines, Rock, Salt, and Nails.
We also have some T-shirts for sale over at the.
I got a T-shirt for
Pure
sale.
capitalists right here. Thank you guys. Have been an amazing audience. We so happy to be here at the festival and.
This is
see you
Soggy
guys
Bottom
around,
Boys.
maybe over at the CD tent, and there it is again. Sorry. All right.
We'll see you on the dance floor here tonight.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Right here. We won't be playing. We'll be dancing.
On the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, and the wild birds are moaning, with a long morning sound, down in the hollow, where the water runs cold. That's where I first listened to lies that you told. Now I lie on my bed.
Come on.
I see your sweet face.
When that beat drops, yo, that love ya.
Nothing is worse than these nights without sleep. We'd walk out alone, look at the stars, too empty to sing, too lonesome to cry.
is my favorite.
Ladies with squirrels, with their own bushy tails, and load up my shotgun with rocks on lips. They load up my shotgun with rocks on lips. They load up my shotgun with rocks on
Ooh, those boys are tight.
They're good now. That was not their first rodeo. You could tell they had that thing
That-
super tight.
Was beautifully balanced around that. Oh man, just I loved it. Fantastic. So that was Cyber Cowboys wreck. Was that his request?
That was Cyber Cowboys.
Man,
right?
solid.
All right, my
solid.
man Mark, who doesn't get to hang out with us much. Can't wait to
A little
listen
more.
to one of Marky's songs. Oops. Let me get this over here.
Good to hear from you again, Margie.
Chris Smither, Leave the Light On. Turn it up, everybody.
Here we go.
That boy can play now. He's fiddling.
He uses all his fingers.
Oh, he's bad. Master guitar player.
Well, if I were young again, I'd pay attention to that little known dimension. The taste of endless time is just like water and it runs right through our fingers. The flavor of it lingers like a rich red wine. In those days we were single, we lived them one by one. Now we hardly see them, they don't walk, they run. But I've got plenty left, I've set my sight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon. I've never seen my life in such a hurry, but if I stop to worry, I get left behind. It's just a party, but you don't get invitations, and there's just one destination, you better be on time. For years we rhymed in couplets, and we sang them two by two.
Gosh, this is so
Now we hardly rhyme at all, but here's a few. And if they hurt, there's bullets left to bite on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon.
For all you non-guitar players out there, what he's doing is tough.
That drummer in my head needs inspiration. There's a lack of syncopation, and it holds me to a line. It's just so hard to leave these cages that we think in. By stages we just sink into a slow decline.
That was a lyric. Hold on, back it up now.
That drummer in my head needs inspiration. There's a lack of syncopation, and it holds me to a line.
Here it is.
It's just so hard to leave these cages that we think in. By stages we just sink into a slow decline.
That's a hell of a lyric.
For years we lived in waltz time, danced at 3 by 3. Now it's hard to dance, but if you stick with me, we've got what we need. spend the night on. Don't wait up, leave the light on. I'll be home soon.
I think I don't even know if I want to say this. I think this song's about humping. I think all these metaphors about humping. I think he's talking about getting old and humping when you're old.
Leave the light on.
I'll be home soon. You know what?
I'm going to let you down on that hill.
Well, TK says, you know, when it's happy hour, it ain't happy hour till a couple rounds, tall, strong, and sour. It might be another verse I'm thinking of. But, all right, let's go ahead.
Chuck good know what it is. Can't keep
These
that.
races that we've run were not for glory. No moral to the story. We
That proves your point.
Now, I'm telling you, we got to
That
listen to the
proves
whole
your
song.
point.
We got to go back to the beginning.
That proves your point.
All right, let
These
this verse-
races we've run are not for glory.
Let's let these no morals to our story.
Oh,
all right.
God.
These races that we've run were not for glory. No moral to the story. We run for peace of mind. But the race we're running now is never ending. Space and time are bending, and there's no finish line. I will live to be 100. I was born in 44. 33 to go, but I ain't keeping score. I've been left for dead before, but I still fight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on. I'll be home soon. 'Cause I've been left for dead before, but I still fight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on. I'll be home soon.
Hit it with it one time.
All right, this was...
So do you still believe your...
yeah, I mean, definitely. Then it turned into existentialism, which is what sex is really about. They call the orgasm the little death. All right. I wish I could actually say it in
where are
French.
we going to transition from that?
All right, who was the singer, the performer there? Who was the artist?
Chris Smither.
Chris Smither has been in the Discord a lot, right? There's been a lot of talk about Chris Smither,
There has been
right?
a lot of
A
conversation.
lot in the song sharing. This comes from... Is this Mark?
Yourself nasty. What's up, Jay Smitty?
What up, Smitty? So yeah, I think that there's been a little bit of that passed around. Yep, Marky cluing us into it, and man, that's some great stuff. Cody says this guy could have been a co-write on the wreck of the Fitz, which I assume refers to his and every Canadian's favorite song, "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald." All right, who we got next?
Of course, Renegale gonna send us a song that's not a live track. So if we get shut down,
Renegale is just constantly pushing, like testing the boundaries of Twitch for
he
us.
is constantly.
Yeah. We like it. I also like that behind the scenes video of him taking out his homie at work the other night. Taking out the manager at work. Did you see that video?
I did not.
It's just like some meme clip of some dude throwing a tray on the floor backstage at a fast food restaurant, and the manager just slips and just busts his ass. But I think Cody was like, behind the scenes footage of Renegale not getting the holiday weekend off.
Yeah. All right. So let's check out warning. Lasers, Birmingham.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
You know about these folks?
Wait a second. All right. First off,
We about to get got?
either we're about to get got or we are about to have, and I'm calling it ahead of time, a TK level discovery. Or it's going to be fine. One of those three things. We're going to get got, TK level discovery, or it's going to be fine.
That is a big.
But I'm calling it right now ahead of time. It's going to be one of those three things.
It looks badass. Let's hear it.
Good.
That was La Paz that said that comment. Or did that video.
Sorry.
Sorry, La Paz.
Nailed it, TLB.
It's already vibey as hell. Some phaser?
This
right, so I think it's fine. This band's called Lasers Birmingham.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing band name. And I think that I want to see if I can buy that. lasersbirmingham.org. Also, listen to it. It's Stone Temple Pilots' Interstate Love Song done by Pink Floyd in a honky tonk. That's the sound of the song.
Seems so plain. The great ones always cut out early. They stop before the trend. The brief white noise of noteworthy trade the bottle in for the pen. You are no Hemingway. There's no John Wayne, no matter what they say. This is a warning. The wildest of frontiers, they're already tame. Lately, feeling older. When the growing days
His voice sounds like
seem so
somebody's so
plain.
sick.
The great ones always cut out early. They stop before the trend. The brief white noise of noteworthy trade the bottle in for the pen. You are no Hemingway.
Yeah, Cyber Renegade is like 12 years old.
No matter what they say. The great ones always
You don't normally
was-
get that level of stank face with old Chuck D.
That was Renegade. You got me. That was a bullseye on the guitar solo.
Let's
so
bring that back.
it was a bullseye. We gotta get that super drama ramp into the instrumental going though. That was over the top, and as everybody knows, I hate subtlety.
The great ones always cut out early. They stop before the trend. The brief white noise of noteworthy trade the bottle in for the pen. You are no Hemingway. There's no John Wayne, no matter what they say.
Man. All right, I was wrong. It was somewhere between Fine and TK. So apparently my bases weren't covered as well as I thought they were. But damn, I got to check out Lasers Birmingham. Let's put that on the weird Wednesday morning vibe list.
Lasers.
Lasers Birmingham.
Joshy D.
Joshy D, the Godfather.
The Godfather, back again.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Thank you, Joshy D. Love you, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
I feel like that was just like classic Renegade. Like, hey guys, check this out. And we're all like, wow, interesting. It's got so many cool elements, such a cool sound. Never heard of them. Not a word. totally new to me.
Never me either.
Cody had a really good quote. He says, let's see if I can make sure I can pull it up. Renegali requests is the one I look most forward to because they're either 10 for 10 home run or something that I'll never listen to again. I'm planning a vacation around Ramsey Midwood.
Renegali says he's got a stash. Look him up. All right, so this next song we're going to check out is the Bros Landreth, Our Love, and I believe this is the Cody wreck. So Cody likes to toot his own horn a little bit about these recommendations.
He also loves to make them right in the middle of a ballad.
That's also
What?
Is both of the bros Landreth? Is it both of them bros? Are they all bros?
Cody always just toys with my heartstrings. This big, open Tom Petty vibe, and then,
somebody we both know I ain't. I tried so hard. You knew I wouldn't catch on.
Solid.
You know, he reminds both of us of.
Yeah, really
I
hard.
mean, like,
really hard. I didn't even want to say it.
I mean, the clothes, the
Yeah.
beard,
the
play,
the part where we really need you to do this part, and then you didn't quite get there.
man.
Or the what about just the fact that his guitar was louder? Shit.
It just reminded me so much. Man, that was so good.
Man, that was. You know what, Cody?
Ah, Cody.
You're 5 for 10 at this point, Cody. 5 for 10, not bad.
10 is not as bad as it could be.
Not bad, man.
Let's see.
It was a jam. That's
God.
why I come here.
I love just big open chord, like the song that y'all always hear on all of my videos. Is kind of that big ba da da da. Like I love.
What's it
big-
sound like?
I love Tom Petty vibes.
Did I wake up the baby?
Probably. What were we doing?
I just see that I left you hanging. I didn't notice that.
I was about to jam off, bro. I like solo shot myself. I was about to get wow.
Oh. All right, let's get wild to the next one. What's next?
All right, next song we got is Billy Strings, and this is from Jay Smitty, my man. Morning Light by Billy Strings. I think this is recent.
Okay.
Live show. Oh, he gonna fiddle with it a little bit, you know.
He's a pick?
So in the morning when I see her in the light, she comes through to me in any kind of weather. Now remember, it's seen a brighter day when the sun's with her eye. And even with a clouded heart chock full of doubt, she can sing away the worry of rejection. She's a wonder to behold. I'll love her till I'm growing old, and that's the plan. But if I could find more that's worthy, I surrender it all. Not sure that I deserve the love that I receive, but I give it all to her. Captivated when she moves across the floor. I remember what it is I came here for, and it seems so easy now. I can't believe it, but somehow I made her mine.
They're so good.
And every now and then the past will ring a bell, but I'm not looking back, I'm only moving forward. If I knew then what I do now, I wouldn't be here anyhow, and it's been clear. But if I could find more that's worthy, I surrender it all. Not sure that I deserve the love
Oh, man.
that I receive,
Vibe.
I love it.
That's where I need to
but I
be.
give it all to her.
That was our bartender at the show.
Looks just like her. though.
I walked bravely through the fields of burning amber, and I'll remember everything she said to me back when our love was first in blood. But if I could find more that's worthy, I surrender it all. All the praise that I could earn means nothing without hers. Not sure that I deserve all the love that I receive, but I give it all to her.
Light shows. Wow.
Dang.
Beautimus.
Yeah.
Beautimus. We don't get to hear a lot of beautiful, slow songs like that for old Billy.
Mm-hmm. He's usually fast and furious.
He's usually getting after it.
Mm-hmm.
Joshie D says, missed the first half. Guys, had to treat my mom to a birthday dinner.
Oh, happy
Hope I'm
birthday,
not
Mom.
Shoot, happy birthday, Mom. I bet Joshie D's mom is a saint.
I bet she whooped that ass, too. I bet that boy got whoopings. You know Joshie D was a badass kid.
You think he got some whoopings?
Oh, you know he was a badass kid.
Dude, Joshie D is a perfect. He was perfect.
He's a sweetheart now, but you know Joshie. What's up, Joshie D? You got some
Joshie
whoopings,
D
didn't
ain't
you?
never done nothing.
Mama whooped that
in his
ass, I
life.
bet.
He's been perfect since the day he was born.
J-Law, what up?
What's up, Jay? I need to fix that.
We need to get Marcus out of there. Marcus out of my square.
Why
out
do
of
we
my
need
circle.
to get? We ain't getting Marcus out.
We need to get Marcus out and add more sounds.
Y'all let me know who I should have. Is Marcus King is somebody like I was just looking for gifs of Americana singers, and there's just not a lot of them.
Well, let's just start with some of our picks for the Highwaymen, maybe. Just randomly, like one of our picks for the Highwaymen, probably.
You really want me to put Beck on there? Beck is who we're going?
Obviously, I wasn't going to recommend Beck.
Joshie D said, "Oh hell yeah, my ass stayed in trouble."
You know he did, man. Joshie D, trouble. Joshie D. You got a younger brother? Were you somebody's Ronnie? I bet you that kid got in trouble too.
All right, let's check out Birds of Chicago, American Flowers. This sounds like it's about to get up all up in my feels. I knew it was going to be a slow song.
I've seen American flowers all across this land, from the banks of the Shenandoah along the Rio Grande. Do not fear the winter
What's up,
blight.
Allison Russell?
In the hearts of men, I have seen American flowers. They will bloom again. On the south side of Chicago, man who's not yet grown went out for a ride, but the car was not his own. Well, he did not see the stop sign or the boy on his skate.
Is that Allison Russell's husband? So we got Allison Russell on the banjo singing the BGVs over here, which I'm a massive fan of, although every time I play one of her songs, our streams get blocked.
Pop.
Is that her husband? No.
It's either her husband or Beck.
Looks a lot like her husband.
Well, he did not see the stop sign or the boy on his skateboard, and now he's lying broken on the ground.
This guy actually looks like you know who.
Nobody around.
Yeah.
He could have drove
What he's singing,
away, but he pulled on over
Yeah, I
to
can
the
see.
curb, and he ran out where he lay. Used his hoodie for a pillow. So little man, you're gonna be okay. And he waited for the ambulance to come. I've seen American flowers all across this land, from the banks of the Shenandoah along the Rio Grande. Do not fear the winter blowing in the hearts of men. I have seen American flowers, they will bloom again. Tender was the night down in the Tenderloin in an alley off O'Farrell Street in the neon glow where she finally caught that dragon a mile from Chinatown. She took her wings and eased her body down. She gave a little shudder, but no pain, she felt no pain. And she knew that she was back on home in Morgantown again. She could smell the lady's slippers and the wild thimbleweeds. Mama, I was just mad, I never meant to leave. I've seen American flowers all across this land, from the banks of the Shenandoah along the Rio Grande. Do not fear the winter blowing in the hearts of men. I've seen American flowers, they will bloom again. Laying roof in Texas, it's the job for someone younger, and so is catching fastballs from your grandson in the summer. But there you are saying, come on kid, let me feel that Hummer with your back and hips and knees on fire. And he's saying, come on grandpa, when you gonna let me throw a curve? And you're looking back at him in the sun and you feel your heart is bursting. Let me keep him from himself and those that mean to hurt him, if that be your will, oh Lord. I've seen American flowers all across this land, from the banks of the Shenandoah along the Rio Grande. Do not fear the winter blowing in the hearts of men. I've seen American flowers, they will bloom again. Right there off the interstate in northwest Ohio, in the amber waves of grain, in the assemblies of crows, there rose the two twin spires.
Thanks for following,
beside a
Terry.
golden dome,
Tari?
the Islamic Mosque of Greater Toledo. I was flying down the highway when it caught my eye. I was sipping red
Another
cream
singer supported
soda.
Ethereum.
I was listening to Johnny Prine,
All right.
and I saw that golden dome against a pink and purple sky. I was singing, "Don't let your baby down."
Allison Russell.
I have seen American
God.
flowers all
Appreciate you.
across this land, from the banks of the Shenandoah along the Rio Grande. Do not fear the winter blowing
Allison Russell's my spirit.
in the hearts of men. I've seen American flowers, they will bloom again.
Allison Russell, man, that man did a good job singing them songs. That man did a good job doing his thing. But you put Allison Russell on the stage, and that's all I look at. That's all I listen to.
It's hard not to lose that. Yep.
Her record, man. Her record is out of this world. It breaks my heart that we can't listen to more of her music on the live stream, because it really will bring us down. What's up, Mark? Thank you, man. Come on now. Oh, Jason, minute. Everybody needs to join the monthly membership. There's a $5 a month option. That helps the channel more than the tips, honestly.
It's true.
Oh, Jay Smitty.
It's true.
And Jay Smitty, if you didn't know, you can get the first month free. Just type it in free month as a coupon code.
And as always, exclusive access to Chuck Diesel.
The main reason
The main reason.
most people are around, let's just be honest.
Banana memes, song sharing, content creation. non-America song, non-America,
Non-America
non-America
songs.
songs, non-Americana song sharing. Also, everybody who comes into the chat is usually guaranteed at least one Die Hard meme. So sign up, get your Die Hard meme today.
Oh, Texas
LTD.
Cyclone. Is that a LTD?
What's LTD?
LTD's been just holding that wreck for a long time now. Speaking of holding something, I'm gonna I got to go pee, y'all. I'm about to pee all over myself. So we're gonna listen to Anna Tivil, Alleyway, and I'm gonna be right back.
Smoke against the window pane, just the semis breathing on the interstate, and a gray upon the gray of October. And hey, honey, it's been so long, I got so lost, so far down the tracks of an old abandoned roller coaster. See, the wheels fell off and the rails all rusted over. But I remember you that night in the noisy bar, in the yellow light, and the radiating heat between our shoulders. And I know good things never last, yeah, I know that now, but I didn't then, and I let you lead me blind around the corner. But sometimes still at night I dream an empty bottle in the alleyway on a night so clear, a billion stars are born. And each one is a world, I guess, of dust and flame and wishes cast by lovers, hoping love will last till morning. And we tried a while to make it good. You hit the cans, I played the fool. You got some work, I got sick in the mornings. But you lost that job and we got kicked out. Hey, babe, ain't nothing to cry about. And you said you'd send some cash from California. But sometimes still at night I dream an empty bottle in the alleyway on a night so clear, a billion stars are born. And each one is a world, I guess, of dust and flame and wishes cast by lovers, hoping love will last till morning.
Love that chord, man.
Now I got work down the street, cleaning rooms at the Super 8. Sometimes I take the path home by the river, and I wonder what our daughter's like, and I hope that family treats her right and gives her all the things we couldn't give her.
Gut Punch Central.
Now a dream is all that's left of you. I guess some folks are born to lose. Some kids are born for someone else's cradle. And the days go by, I get along. Yeah, the air grows cool and the leaves fall, and the smoke, it moves and fades
Got us. Got us good. Got us good. Man.
That is some heavy.
Some great writing.
Dude, Jay
Some
Lawrence,
heavy-
don't be sorry. By the way, you know that's Jay Lawrence, my brother-in-law. I got a brother-in-law named Josh Lawrence. His name is also Josh Lawrence, but he's not my brother-in-law, supposedly.
Great wreck.
God,
J-Law, great wreck.
Man, she started talking about imagining what our daughter is like. I'm gonna let that song just speak for itself.
J-Law says, check out Small Believer and The Question.
I'm
Check out
scared to
some
know
more.
what the question is.
What is the question?
What is the question? All right, we're gonna check out. Now, normally we only allow one recommendation per person, but since Mark seems to be having a little trouble with all the recommendation stuff,
we're so glad to have you back, Marky.
we gonna let it slide. So glad to have you here, buddy. Let's.
I bet it's the Beastie Boys. Let's check it out.
It's Greg Brown. This is the least Beastie Boys looking man I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Well, I'm 0 for 2 tonight then.
From the Essential Recordings.
So that's at Existential Recordings.
A little creek you could spit across. Well, Jim and me just took one more toss. Well, the spinner's bright in the evening air. People always said there ain't no fish in there. Well, grown-ups, they ain't always right. 'Cause Jimmy and me walked on slow that night.
Bismarcky.
Well, right down Main Street in our PF Flyers with 2 5-pound bass, making grown men liars. And Jimmy, if I had known, I might have stopped fishing right then. It's just as well we don't know when things will never be that good again. Hey, right on an autumn night, well, it was 15 if I remember right. We were far apart at the start of the ride, yeah, but somehow we ended up side by side. Oh, we hit a bump and she grabbed my arm, and the night was as cold as her lips were warm, and I shivered as her hand held mine, yeah, and then I kissed her one more time. And Jane, if I had known, I might have stopped kissing right then. It's just as well we don't know when things will never be that good again. She was older than me, I guess. Summer was invented for her to wear that dress. So I knew about risk and she knew about proof. And that night she took me up on the roof, and we could see the lights of the little towns. We could watch the August stars come down. Oh, the shooting stars and the meteorites. Yeah, we went on a ride through the sky that night. And oh, if I had known, I'd do it all over again. Some things just get better and better and better than they already been.
Man, that was great. And the pretty strong accordion back there. I love it.
The accordion was going to town.
Jamming.
Right?
Yeah. That was solid.
And as the chat has said, it is Iris Dement's husband. Dement's?
That solves the mystery of the missing husband.
I'll be honest. I Googled it while y'all were...
we fact-checked.
I fact-checked, and I don't know who that is. But that's not saying anything because I don't know who a lot of people in the world are.
There's at least 3 or 4 people I have not met yet.
Oh, shoot. Do you see what's about to happen? Can you read?
I cannot see it.
Can you read what's about to happen?
That screen is blocked.
LTD.
Mm-hmm.
My man LTD knows how to end the night.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Knows how to shut it down, if one will.
If one can.
Turn it up, everybody. Ah, God damn it. When are we going to Portland?
Who wants to hang out in Pac Northwest with us, y'all?
Let me just ask a question out there. If me and Chuck Diesel go to Portland, set it up with them holy know-nothings for a hangout sesh, do a Shakin' Dominoes episode, who's coming? Who's coming to Portland? Who's going to the Laurel Thirst Pub, having a cold daddy,
and singing BGVs.
Singing BGVs.
With T-Tom and Sid and OJ.
All right, so LaPage and LTD are in. That's all I needed to hear. Let's go. Let's go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. What's up, Sid?
I literally listen to this every morning when I first get in my car. Every time.
Y'all remember Cody's in too? Renegali's in? Oh, God. This is actually going to have to happen. Y'all remember very recently when we interviewed these folks?
Man, hit play on this video. You teasing them.
Y'all remember very recently that we actually talked to these people live. Preach! I just don't understand the world that we live in. Field trip, y'all. They live above the line.
He was young and drinking on borrowed time. He had a big, big heart, but that just kept him hospitalized. He was alone, but only as alone as he always was.
BGVs,
it has for all of us. Alone.
I just want to hang out with
This song's dynamically perfect.
She was old, but only in terms of wine. She had a pretty way of dancing, but that just kept her out all night. She was alone, but only as alone as she always was. It has her all of us alone, with the curtains drawn alone, half a pot of coffee cold alone. coffee cold alone. Ain't it funny how it just goes on and on and on and on alone. With the curtains drawn alone, half a pot of coffee cold and alone. Sleeping with the TV on and what a joke.
Perfection.
Renegale says, when are we deep diving arguably okay? I am here for it. Anybody wants to do that, or the Incredible Heat Machine, or if y'all just want to do a quick little deep dive of Pickled Heat, I'm all about it, son. I tell you what,
Man gets real country when he's talking about these Portland boys.
a little Pickled Heat, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, everybody,
Nailed it, TOP.
I don't think there's a better
I'm sorry,
way.
LTD.
I don't think there's a better way to end the night. I think that tonight has been an important one. As soon as I take my headphones off, he starts pushing buttons. Tonight's been important for me. I've been needing to express some emotions, and singing songs really helps me express my emotions. So, I mean, are we going to Portland? Is that just what it is?
Probably.
Is it over? Is it been like so?
Been decided.
We've been trying to think of how can I do this without name dropping. We've been thinking about a trip that multiple people in the community could come along with, and it just feels like this is the one.
George Clooney. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it any longer. George Clooney. George Clooney. Sorry, guys. I let our secret out. My bad. The music bed's coming up in the background, by the way. I know you can't hear it.
Well, we may be going to Portland, everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Every time I come on here, it still blows my mind that people want to just hang out with this community that we have, and every Tuesday it blows my mind. And I know y'all are here for the diesel. I know you're here for that beauty, that preciousness.
Agent of Chaos, that villain, that old sumbitch.
But I'm going to enjoy the ride being beside him. Not like physically, because obviously we're in the Americana, which is a mansion.
Totally different rooms.
So far away.
Separate into the building.
Raids.
Oh, yeah.
Every
All right,
time
hold
we
on.
forget the dadgum rating.
So, yeah, we said this weekend, y'all. We have been doing a bad job of remembering to rate at the end. So,
Deer in Seattle is live.
Exactly what you want to do. All right.
But we've rated her a lot.
Have we?
Let's love you too, Mark. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Marky.
Let's check out some other folks. See, anybody got any suggestions? Now, Tara in Seattle is live. We've rated her before. And the problem with this stuff is like it's really just by like looks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you look at these people.
I think that's the adventure of it, actually. I think.
And you take because nobody ever. Let's search for country music just real quick. It's very rare that you find anybody besides Kane motherfucking Brown that does country music. For the love of country, Amazon Music is doing something it has 67,000 views. Those are past videos.
Yeah, I also feel like they're not going to give a shit when we show up in their raid.
Yeah. That's the only thing that Chuck cares about.
I just want people's day to be brightened by however many of us there are get flung in there.
Where? Yeah, Renegale. Why don't you go live and we'll go raid you? All right, let's take our time. Do any Filipino is probably not the one.
Try folk music.
Is folk gonna be a more typical thing?
Yeah, that's what Smitty and TOP are saying.
Ain't nothing there that
Let's just scroll and find a person with a guitar.
there ain't one.
It's all DJs.
Spanish musician. There. I mean, I'm not. Are y'all seeing anything? What about an indie musician? Is probably not the one. All right, here's folk. Folk indie. A little bass practice. No.
I usually don't want to shit on
What
people's
about this-
channel, but man,
What
bass
about this
practice.
guy? Tunes Day. Let's
Yeah,
listen to it
check
real
it out.
quick.
For me, creativity starts with what ifs.
I heard
Like,
two
what
chords
about my
and,
look?
and I wasn't feeling it.
Meh. That's cool.
Still got that ad beating us up.
I heard two chords and I wasn't loving it.
What's that lady doing with that guitar at the
This
top?
one?
Yeah.
This one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at a different screen than you. My bad.
Which one?
What's that dude right there? What's he doing? Is that bass
He's
practice?
playing bass.
Oh no, that's. I can't see the live screen that you're
This
scrolling
is
on.
why Twitch. This is why I'm scared that Twitch is not the place for us. I mean, just look at all this. We got to go to Terrence, Seattle. Right?
Sure.
Are you seeing anything else where you're like, man?
I mean, here's the thing. You're scrolling on a screen I can't see. I'm looking at the delay back here. So anything I see, I can't
can
really
see
point
it.
out to you. Yeah, that's tiny.
It is tiny.
That is tiny.
That's why we got to get that other thing set up. Yeah, dude. Terrence, Seattle. Y'all ready to raid Terrence, Seattle? Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. We love y'all. Let's go raid Terrence, Seattle.